Is this the most underrated Adidas collab of 2020? Let's find out. Yo, this is Ben from Release Expert. Today we have a look at a three-way collaboration with BAPE, Undefeated, and Adidas. Now this is the ZX 8000 model. This collaboration with BAPE and Undefeated actually isn't the first time they've worked together. This is actually the fourth collection that they've dropped together. In 2013, they actually dropped 3 sets of shoes, being a green camo ZX 5000, olive and black Campus 80. Then later in April of 2015, they dropped a black and blue paisley camel print Superstar. Then later that year, they dropped a black and blue camo Superstar. And now we have modern day today, 2020, they dropped a set of shoes with this being the more exclusive shoe. This is the BAPE and Undefeated exclusive colorway of the set. And there's also a black camel colorway that dropped globally through most boutiques and Adidas.com. The retail price of this shoe was only $140. So I would say that's a pretty good price for a three-way collab. So this is what you can expect when you purchase this shoe. It comes in an all-white box. It's actually a pretty plain box. So there's just this small logo on the top of the box, and you have this big A to ZX logo on the side. And the cardboard's a little flimsy, so I don't recommend stacking too many boxes on top of this. It's already opening up on its own, so be careful there. So onto the shoes, you get a set of green 3M laces, as well as a spare white pair of 3M laces. And with these laces, there's some little subtle details. You have BAPE, A Bathing Ape, and Undefeated on the lace tips. With the shoes, you also get a green camo insole. So take a look here. It has the Adidas Undefeated BAPE branding, and it's just a standard Ortholite insole. So let's talk about the hidden features of this shoe. One thing I noticed the blogs didn't report on with this shoe was this one important detail, which is this tongue pocket. It's just this hidden compartment, kind of following suit with a lot of other collaborations. The most famous is probably that Travis Scott 6, but it just seems like pockets are now a trend on sneakers. But this is something that I was definitely not expecting when I unboxed the shoe. As for the size of this pocket, it's actually not that big of a pocket. It fits about 3 of my meaty fingers inside of it. It doesn't go too deep. So it's really not that big in terms of what you could store in here. I could see people fitting in coins or money, or maybe some recreational, well, we're a family show, so we definitely, we're not gonna talk about that, but you gotta get the sense of what you could probably put in this pocket. Another hidden feature on this shoe is just the print on the back of the tongue. So it looks like it's just a screen print saying Return of the BAPE, Undefeated Los Angeles, year 2020. And that's it for the hidden features of this shoe. So let's talk about the materials. On the toe box, we have this very soft suede that runs throughout the toe box and part of the heel. You could tell how soft it is whenever I touch across it. You could see the change in color, which I guess is a good sign that it's a pretty high quality soft suede. We also have this ripstop material on the toe box and on the sides in this classic green BAPE camo. We also have soft leather for the 3 stripes on both sides of the shoe. We have a glossy plastic heel cup on both shoes with the Undefeated and BAPE logos embroidered into the heel, which I think is a nice touch. On the tongue, it's just a synthetic mesh tongue, nothing too special there. And on the inside, the sock liner itself is actually this towel texture that I could see get dirty over time. So I know with the black camo colorway, it's the same material, but it's black, so it probably won't be as visibly dirty. And to finish off the shoe, we have this gum outsole, and you really can't go wrong with the gum outsole. And it's just a good contrast with the green and the whites. So moving on to the tech, what we have here is nothing new. We're not using any new innovative tech. What we really have here is a torsion system, and this is the only standout tech feature of the shoe, which is really just a lightweight thermoplastic arch support to really reduce the strain when you wear these shoes. It's actually tech from the 80s, so it's nothing too special. It's actually pretty standard nowadays in most shoes. I wouldn't say it's anything that you should go out and buy to try this out, because most shoes nowadays have arch support. And in terms of this midsole, I believe it's just your standard EVA, nothing too special here. When you're buying this shoe, you're definitely not buying it for the new standout tech like boost or bounce. You're just kind of buying it for the silhouette itself. As for fit and feel, this shoe definitely fits true to size. I'm a slightly wide footer, and this shoe fits relatively well. It has a pretty big 4-foot base. In terms of comfort, it's a very average comfort. You're mainly feeling that comfort from that Ortholite insole. And I think with most shoes too, a lot of the comfort comes from that insole. This is definitely something you could wear all day without your feet hurting too much. For my final thoughts, to answer that question that I asked in the beginning of this video, is this the most underrated Adidas collab 2020? I would say yes, it is. I really felt like this collaboration fell under the radar. Whenever Adidas and Undefeated come together to work on a silhouette, they usually do a pretty good job. So I wasn't expecting anything less than a great shoe. I think a mix of the different materials, the color combinations, and those hidden details on this shoe really make this shoe for me. I know everyone's currently on that Nike, even New Balance hype train, but I think if Adidas could successfully bring back that ZX silhouette, and at 140, I really think you can't go wrong with the collaboration with BAPE, Undefeated, and Adidas. Let me know what you guys think of this shoe. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And until next time, tune in for some more content. Thanks so much.